on the bunker shots, and I know from talking with you guys, it's an area of struggle, and I know a lot of people it is. But for the most part, it's really not that difficult of a shot if you understand how to do it, and if you can get the right mechanics and technique, it's not too difficult. And really the goal of this shot is just to get it out for players like of your caliber. I mean, obviously it's great if you can get it close, but as long as you don't keep it in the bunker, I'd say it's a good thing. So it's kind of similar to what we were talking about over there with the short game. The bounce of the club has a lot to come into play with the shot, because this is more, you're taking more of a full swing out of the sand, even though you're only hitting it a couple yards. But you want to use the bounce, and that's what helps your ball or your club dig into the sand and make your ball in the sand pop up. So for this shot, like I said, it's a fuller swing, because you have to take a full swing to get the sand and to pop your ball up in the air. So it's a lot of the same mechanics. Your weight's still a little bit on your front foot, not quite as much as, say, that shorter chip, but you still want your weight leaning forward a little bit, and your hands will be not really ahead, but just a touch ahead of the ball. Ball position, it kind of varies. It's kind of a preference thing, but it's more closer to your front of your stance or your middle. And the way you do this shot is, say my target is the tree out there. You want to open up your feet to the target. So my feet are aiming to the right. And then I'll set my club face aiming at the target. But you want to open your face up a little bit so that you can use the bounce. Because if you have your club face square, it's a little more difficult to use that. But if you open it up, it's easy to slam the club in and use that bounce. So what you do is you open your feet up a little bit to your target. You set with the club face aiming at your target. And when you're swinging, you have to take a pretty full swing. But instead of swinging at your target, you want to swing along your body, which causes when you're coming down, you're going to swing down and across, which causes your ball to pop up in the air. So I'll show you a shot here, how I'm saying it. I'll hit it over this way. And also, I didn't really mention this. Usually, it depends on how far of a shot you're going to hit, but in general, you probably want to try to hit the sand maybe right about an inch behind the ball, because a lot of people would think that you would use the club to get this out with the sand. But really, if you see it, the sand is what brings your ball out. So that's why you want to hit a little behind it and pop in, and it'll pop up with the sand. So what I like to do is I like to pick a spot maybe about an inch behind the ball and focus on that spot and really make sure that my club hits that spot in the sand. So I'll show you a shot here. So my feet, I'm going to aim at that white post.
Why are you digging your feet in so much?
Well, because this shot is, you kind of want your feet to stay not really moving too much. Because if your feet are on top of the sand and you take a hard swing, it's easy for your feet to slide around. So if you dig in, your feet, you know you're going to stay that good base. So you dig your feet in, aim a little right at your target, aim your club face at your target, and then pick that spot a little bit behind the ball. And you swing down your body line, and it should come out with that sand and pop out to your target.